This conference will now be recorded.
There you go. Hello, this is Marko Hokkanen from Nokia. I'm the sub-project lead for the Telco project group with Lawrence Daly. I hope that you can see this is the first time to have like this leading the meeting now. So excuse if I make some mistakes. So help me to make like a successful meeting today. Over here is agenda for today's meeting. First, we will have like introductions for the new Telco project leads for the Lauren Staley and myself. Then we will talk about Telco charter update. So at the moment we have like the draft available in our wiki, and there are like a couple of questions. And if you have any comments now or later, so we could get them, because the idea is that we will review this updated Telco charter in our OCP Tech Week then on November. Third item is the bigger one, and this is the one that we have been starting preparing this OCP Tech Week from Telco and its sub-project groups. Over here, we will show you that what is our current plan, and it would be good to hear your comments then either today or then later over email. And if anybody has any other items that you want to cover with this 1 hour meeting, so this would be our agenda for today. Anybody, any questions or comments before we will start the meeting? Okay, if not, so let me go first. I can do like an introduction from myself. So my name is Marko Hokkanen. I'm working as a 5G system architect in the Nokia Mobile Networks 5G Cloud research and development. I'm focusing for the joint solution creation with the web scale companies for the edge cloud and far edge cloud areas and data centers. And joint solution technology focus areas are like 5G vRAN, including this both this real-time part, this 5G virtual distributed unit, and then non-real-time 5G virtual centralized unit. On this operator access network, multi-access edge computing, service enablement platform, radio access network intelligent controller, open edge hardware, and network slicing. And over here, if you want to follow my Twitter, so over here you can see my Twitter information. And the second one was this Telco charter update. Actually, let's do like vice versa. So let's talk about first on this OCP Tech Week. So over here, we have been like a couple of meetings now between Mike, Greg, and Lauren with Arcana. And this is now that what has been so far decided. So Tech Week, it is the whole week except that Wednesday on that week. And we have decided that we will have like on Thursday, 12th of November, we will use the full day. It will start on 8 a.m. on the Pacific time, and it will end on the 4 p.m. on the Pacific time. So in practice, we have like two slots. We have this morning slot from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then this afternoon slot from 12 to 4 p.m. Then on the time options, we selected that we will go over there for the late a.m. And about like this, if you want to do this Tech Week with other project groups, so we decided that there's so much to cover on the Telco and its sub-project group already, so it's better that we will keep it under this Telco and its sub-project group. Then over on the next one, you can see that there's like 4 agenda items that we would like to cover in Tech Week. The first one is that topic will be draft specification readout and deep dives with the goal of moving specs from draft to either to inspired or accepted. Then over here, we want to also review this Telco project group charter. So the idea is now that today we will just quickly look at in wiki page our Telco project charter. At the moment, it's in the draft mode, and there are like some question marks. So I think that we should like get the feedback today and then later in an email, and we will prepare that kind of draft proposal, and then it will be reviewed on this tech week. Third item is that presentations from the projects to allow community to present the new ideas to work. And over here, we would have to carefully screen these to ensure that it has more technical content than just for the marketing purposes of the solution. And the last one is that we could now, when we are like all of us, we are together over there, we could discuss what are the Telco and Edge project group targets for the next year, and especially that if there's any specific areas that we need to get it like initiations which are not covered currently. Then the last one is this major contributions. Over here is that current backlog of draft specifications. This will be an opportunity to either move this forward to permanent state or move into an archived state. Any questions, comments?
That looks good, Marco. I would just encourage everyone that's, this is a great opportunity to get your specifications read out, reviewed, and take that next step toward acceptance or inspired status.
Thank you, Mike. Okay, and then now we will go back and let's look at this Telco charter. So let me start reading again another application.
Yeah, and Marco, I guess while you're bringing that up, I think a little background on this is that we do believe that the Telco charter was actually formally reviewed and accepted, but it was back during a time when records were not being so well kept. And so just to make sure that all of our I's are dotted and T's are crossed, we're taking another pass back through this just to have it reviewed and then presented to the IC and formally accepted.
Can you see what I'm sharing?
Yes.
Okay, good. So over here, I would focus now that if you look at I think this is good that this existing Telco charter is pretty sure that it covers all the like required items. But now when we start looking at that couple of chapters over here, that these are still on red from the previous time. The first one is on the out of scope technology areas. So I think it is defined over here that these are not like covered, and over here is that standards creation unless such standard is supported by the OCP accepted and OCP inspired products. And the second one was that products and or work items already covered in existing or emerging OCP projects such as server storage, networking, and other OCP projects. And I don't think so that we have received any feedback over here. So I think, of course, if there's already somebody could give feedback already in this call, or then you could send it later in an email that we could finalize the chapter 4.2. Anybody any comment at the moment?
No, I guess none so far, Marco.
Yep. But anyway, as said that that's fine. So it would be good if you can get them like later. The next one is then key project focus areas, and over here I think it's the same thing. That I think this is the one that we should look at. That if there's any areas that we need to cover both in telco and a sub-project edge, so I think we should add it over there. Anybody that comes something to your mind that you want to add here? Okay, it seems that not comments at this point. The next red area was on the chapter 4.5, service providers and integrators. Assured that OCP service providers worldwide can meet the delivery needs of telecom and carrier companies. I'm just thinking that is somebody, when this charter was created, that why this was indicated red? What we need to update over here? Is anybody familiar with this one? Why this was indicated on red?
Assure that OCP service providers worldwide can meet the delivery needs. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Marco. That just seems to be, I know that this group was set up really wanting to be a customer driven, a customer driven project, right? Okay. So, it wouldn't be the equipment manufacturers coming up with the specifications and sort of, foisting or, placing them upon the telco providers, but more, soliciting inputs from the telco providers to help create telco products. And I think maybe this has to do with, the requirements and the needs that the telco providers or service providers come up with, that we need to make sure that, that we have the proper members in place to, to develop that hardware or fulfill those needs. I don't know, yeah. Jeff, I know you're probably quite a bit more involved with fulfilling customer needs when it comes to this group. Would you say that's accurate, or is this should we interpret this another way?
No, I think what you said is accurate, although for this statement here in red, I have no idea why this was put in the charter in the beginning. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, I would almost think it could be just left blank or removed. I'm not sure if there's any sort of dependencies at this point upon service providers or integrators.
But then it means that if we take out this comment, so then it means that this whole chapter 4.5 would be taken out. Is that what
or we just leave it in place because it's part of the template, and just say no comments or NA or something like that.
Okay. But anyway, we are going to remove this red comment over here. So of course, whatever we are putting in the charter, it needs to describe and give information. I'm just thinking how much this will add information over here. Yeah.
So this is John Liang, IC rep to the Hardware Management Project. Mm-hmm. And I have rewritten the Hardware Management Charter at least 3 times since I've been here. And because the original charter was 20 pages. And so it's really, if it's the charter defines what the scope the ownership is and what is outside the scope. All the other quote fluff that I saw was rationale as to why it existed was totally inappropriate for a charter. So from an IC standpoint, it's the delegation of scope to a body. And so this body basically says, this is the scope we want, right? This is scope which is outside our scope. These are our deliverables. I have a section on how we're kind of organized, if we have subgroups, and then that's what I send up, right? And all this other stuff about discussion about why things are the way they are and rationale, I just removed. And I got the hardware management chart down to 2 pages, page and a half if you want. So I see no problem just removing the entire chapter.
Okay. Yeah.
4.5.
Yes, exactly, because there has to be content. We cannot just have like a chapter that what is over here and how much it like clarifies the actual scope then what we are describing in the chart. So okay, we will take it out. Yeah, thank you very much. Then I'm just thinking that was there anything else like on the red flag area? Not. Yeah, I think it's like those 2 ones. I think these are the ones that we definitely like. Please send your comments over the email, because anyway we still got the time because it's only on November when we are going to have like a review. So, but I will start like already like updating. So I will get like this charter in a Word document, and I will take this 4.5 out totally. Any other comments for the charter? Okay, then let me go back to our PowerPoint. Yeah, so let me know when you can see this.
Yeah, it's up, Marco.
Yes, so I think that we have covered. The last item is just any other items that if somebody wants to raise now, so please share if you have like any questions or new ideas.
Yeah, Marco, I believe the next IC meeting where Archana wants to present this is next Wednesday, I think.
No, it will be on 3rd of September. That's what I understood.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just know she was trying to rush to get this, to get this on the agenda.
Oh, already? Oh, really?
Well, as soon as possible. I guess my point is perhaps maybe give until Tuesday of next week for people to respond with edits and suggestions, and then we can roll those into the document that will be reviewed.
So which day is like a review meeting then?
Trying to find it. John, do you know when the next IC meeting is?
It's usually 3 weeks from today. Today they had an IC meeting.
Yeah,
so it should be in 3 weeks.
Okay, all right. So maybe the 12th is you're probably. That's probably, well, I mean, that would be the end of the month.
So which day is your 2 weeks from now? So it's like on is it like a 19th? No, it's 18th actually.
Yeah.
I think 18th of August.
Giving the community a week to review and respond to the document.
So it's like a review updated like a Telco charter, but then we would have a time that if everybody will send the comments and proposal by end of like next week, I think that would be enough time to make those changes. Yeah.
So on my schedule, it is September 3rd in the afternoon.
23rd.
The next IC meeting.
Okay.
The 3rd. September 3.
Is this correct?
No, September the 3rd.
Okay, so it is September 3rd. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, thank you. So then it means that yes, if it like next week Friday, so that will be on today is 6th, so it's like 15. If people will send their comments on 15th of August. I think this should give like enough time for you. You have like a little bit more than 1 week to send comments to us.
I think so.
Anything else that we need to agree in this monthly meeting now? If there isn't any other items, so I think that we can close the meeting. So thank you very much for joining and discuss. Thank you. You can end the recording now.
Thank you, Marco.
Thank you.